hear ye, ye merrymakers and winter-bound wanderers. Gather close as the hearth fires roar, snowflakes dance like mischievous sprites, and the bells of destiny ring across the frost-kissed Iron Realm. Welcome, one and all, to our annual holiday campaign, a Yuletide chapter in our ever-growing saga, an epic woven from courage, betrayal, and choices weighty enough to shake even the North Pole itself. What began as a humble spark in Episode 1 has now blazed into a roaring winter bonfire, bright enough to guide lost adventurers through the longest nights. If you've only just arrived, fear not, traveller of fresh snow. You may stand in the blizzard's eye, but the entire journey lies preserved. Every clash of steel, every whispered secret, every divine miracle and catastrophic misrule, waiting for you to unwrap like a gift from the gods. Each Wednesday night, our fellowship gathers around the sacred holiday table, where imagination reigns supreme and dice tumble like enchanted ornaments. From there, our tale is carried into the production dungeon, where industrious editing elves hammer, polish, and enchant it with relentless cheer. And come Sunday, it rises anew, gleaming, radiant, and bedecked in digital holly, released upon YouTube for all to witness. But hark! Our presence stretches far beyond the snowy borders. We've scattered festive breadcrumbs across the digital realms. Facebook, Instagram, the Iron Realms wiki. Even the enchanted scroll archives of Pinterest follow us, cheer with us, meme us. We thrive on your holiday chaos. Tonight, dear traveller, we embark upon our holiday adventure. Tamplate, level 15 Changeling Artificer/Druid, played by Lisa, Nalson Firebrand, level 15 Goliath Fighter, played by David, Dirge Hollowtide, level 15 Human Bard/Fighter/Ranger, played by Chris, Judgment, level 15 Tiefling Sorcerer/Warlock, played by Rhea, the Oracle of Ometh Grod, level 15 Dwarf Warlock, played by Bradley, Erendor Valwyn, level 15 Elf Fighter/Rogue/Wizard, played by John, Lark Emberfeather, level 15 Owlin Bard/Druid/Fighter, played by Alison, Holiday Dungeon Master, played by Matt. Our legendary heroes stood triumphant in the frost-bitten heart of the Grunch's lair of broken joy. The monstrous beast and his nightmarish servants, the towering gift-wrap golem stitched from holiday trash, and the 3 spinning wreaths of doom all lay defeated in the snowy cavern. But victory came with strange rewards. Among the glittering spoils, the party discovered a single glowing antler, wrapped in a blood-red ribbon, humming with eerie ancient magic, along with a mysterious silver ring and precious healing potions. After a hard-earned long rest in the icy cavern, our warriors stepped back into the howling blizzard. Winds screamed like lost souls as they fought their way toward town, only to be drawn instead to the ancient graveyard on the hill, where terrified locals spoke of floating coffins and rattling chains in the dead of night. The moment they arrived, the air turned colder than death itself. From the swirling snow emerged a figure straight from a winter nightmare. A tall, elegantly dressed gentleman, with a blazing jack-o'-lantern for a head. He sat astride a colossal, snarling giant turnip, sickle staff gleaming in his skeletal grip, a harvest reaper born of holiday horror. Spells exploded across the graveyard. Ice storms hammered down, rays of frost sliced the air, tolls of the dead echoed through the tombstones, and vampiric touch drained life from the brave. The pumpkin-headed horror laughed as it hexed our heroes and drank their vitality to heal its own wounds. The battle raged hotter than a Yule log fire, when suddenly, in the middle of the chaos, reality itself glitched. Strange gumdrops began sprouting across the battlefield like cursed candy canes, and one of our heroes was violently ripped away by the call of her powerful patron. The session ended on a razor-sharp cliffhanger, our party trapped mid-fight against this unholy harvest spirit in the shadowed graveyard, with more dark holiday secrets yet to be revealed. What twisted force is behind these festive terrors? Will our heroes survive the night? Tune in tonight, because the holiday campaign just got deadly. The battle continues tonight on Episode 7 of the Winter One-Shot Iron Realm campaign. The Dungeon Master approaches, wrapped in mystery and peppermint-scented dread, ready to begin the festivities. Let the holiday rolling commence.
Welcome, everyone. We are on episode 7 this week, and we're right at the top of the order. So, Arendor, it is your turn. You are up.
Guess I should actually log into the program. It's probably be important.
I would think so. I mean,
don't forget about
theater of the mind.
Yeah, to the extreme. Yeah, I think that's a little bit too much theater of the mind.
Don't forget about our folks that haven't played yet. They need to roll for initiative. Correct.
Oh yeah.
Allison.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you ready for the number?
Yes.
A 9.
And no? Okay.
Initiative is nil.
She goes before turniphead. Ha ha.
Allison, I'll let you. Good. Okay, everyone's at 2.
All right, you got more initiative, or is that it?
Lark is the only one for this round.
Okay. All right, I'm going to start with Ray of Frost on one of the. We'll just go to the one here on the bottom left, or the most bottom. I don't know where my ping's at. Is there a ping on here?
You would have you double click.
So the one basically in front of Lark, or would be closest to Lark.
The orange one, because actually they're different colors on the actual token.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it looks like the
okay.
orange
Yes.
All blue.
Yeah. So let's Ray of Frost on orange.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. So I've seen the entire battlefield, or because there's a turnip head on Gnarlson, and then these other 4, right?
Yes.
Probably I would see the biggest threat as the turnip head humanoid creature. So let's Ray of Frost on it.
Okay.
And I've got 60 feet. Was there something about, okay, he's out of range. Or, well, was there something about how we were adding the measurement or not?
Measurement, 2 squares is 5 feet, basically.
Okay, so 120 is 60.
Right.
Cool. Okay, then that's my range on him. So here comes an attack roll, Ray of Frost.
Now, my question is this. Which angle are you attacking from? Because you may end up hitting, or is it a single? It's not an AoE, it's a single attack. isn't it?
Well, it's a single attack, yeah, but I don't know if you're using friendly fire rules or something.
Let me look. Hold on. If it's
I mean,
an AoE, it's going to hit
No.
everyone in sight. If it's a single person attack, then it only attacks the single person.
I mean, I think Ray of Frost, the description is, let's see. A frigid beam of blue-white light streaks towards a creature within range.
So, yeah, it's a single attack,
Yeah,
like single target.
I get what you're saying. All right, is that cool though? So,
Well, it could be ice
That was a
cold.
crappy roll. What's the rule on that? That's not right. My D20 roll was a 7, but it didn't put my modifier in there. Modifier's +8.
That misses.
Wow.
Oh, and remember, Matt, I hate to bring this up, but both Gnarls and the turnip head guy have advantage on
Saves.
against cold. Yeah. So yes, saves against cold. Yeah. So.
Yeah. But that's just
My
an
fault.
AC hit for Rare Frost.
So attacks per action, which mine are 2. That's as long as you're not burning a spell slot, right?
Correct.
Okay, so
If
cantrip.
you're not taking the magic action takes, from my understanding, it takes the your whole entire action. But if you're using, let's say, short sword, you have 2 attacks for that one action.
Right, because they call this they call it a ranged spell attack. But it's a cantrip.
Yeah, when you take the magic action, you cast a spell that has casting time of an action, or use a feature, or magic item that requires a magic action to be activated.
So what's the ruling? So
even on here when it's going with the let's say your casting time is a minute, you have to take your magic action each turn. So it's I'll say if you're using cantrips, that you can use cantrips since they're not as powerful, but if you sit there and use a level, that's it. That's your attack. Cantrips or you can split them because they're not nearly as powerful.
Find out more at Livolvi.com.
Okay, that's cool. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I've never actually looked up that ruling myself. I've never really been in a position that I have that,
Limitation.
the attacks per action, or is spell attacks. Okay, but so bottom line is you're going to allow the cantrip. I can fire off another Ray of Frost.
Correct.
Okay, here we go. It's so weird. It's not putting in my modifier. So that's a dirty 20. 12 plus 8.
That just misses.
Wow. All right. No bonus action at this time. And I'm gonna stand my ground where I'm at. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Arendor's finished.
Gnarlson, you're up. Dirge, you're on deck.
Okay, basic swing attack. Darlson is bulky, just not very bright. And swing a batter. $22.
You said 22?
22.
That hits.
$10 damage. No, that ain't right. 16 damage. 10 on the dice plus 6 modifier. Second swing. 18.
That misses.
11 grazed damage.
Okay.
Third swing is a 18.
That misses.
11 graze damage.
Okay.
And I am going to bonus action my way away.
How far?
Half my movement, but I'm not going to go that far. And it
Okay.
does not evoke a
Well, I was gonna say, depending on where you go, it would depend on how far you get, because that block square right now is a solid sheet of ice.
well, then I'll take a quarter of my movement.
Well, no, the square that is right there in front of Judgment is where the ice is at. That's the reason why I was asking.
Oh, I just want to get far enough away that he's going to have to move to me, and preferably go over ice to get to me to attack me.
You would think that.
What is the red?
That's the plan I'm going for.
Since we're talking about the dots on the board, what's the red line? The red dots in a line.
That's the division line that I did last beginning of this round, to dividing that quarter into half.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Dirge, you're up. Judgment, you're on deck.
All right. The gumdrop. That is. Whoa. I like disappeared there for a second. Okay. I'm not sure what color that is. Everything on my screen is blue. Let me see if I can ping it. Anyway, try this. Really? Okay, so 70 feet away from me to the east, up towards the top, I'm going to cast Magic Missile. At, I believe it's 4th level. Come on. Yep, 4th level. And
you're talking about the one that this one?
it's directly below the red dotted line.
Okay.
Directly below.
The green one. Okay.
Yes. And of course, can't see how much damage I did. Magic, come on. Really? Only 2? Well, that's kind of rude. So 2 points.
Make sure your modifiers in there. That's what
it's
Gnarlton and I discovered.
Yeah,
They're not in the modifiers.
Everything is listed.
Okay.
So I don't know. I hit cast and it's a 2. So yeah.
So 3 points of damage. How many missiles? You said you were upcasting it?
Yeah, I was at 4th level.
So that's 4 or 3?
Should be +3. So that would be what?
9?
Yeah. That'd be 9 points of damage.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
You do notice once your magic missiles hit, it doesn't. You would think they probably would be more gelatin with how they're looking, but it hits them as a solid piece.
Okay.
versus, being more, but it's not gelatinous cube type of gelatin. It's hardening due to the weather.
But does it take damage?
Yes, it takes damage.
Fly off of it?
No, it took the damage. You just notice that they may end up being a little bit more tougher to hit versus what you would assume. Judgment, you're up, and the gumdrops are after you.
Okay, I have a quick point of order question, or two quick questions. One, are we still working with everything, every range or movement is effectively doubled because of the size of the map?
The 5 feet is 2 squares. If you're having your have your haste snow shoes on, you basically have haste, so it's your full range. But if it's in that little blue type of dotted square, then it is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Because that's solid ice. So you would have a more difficult time walking over it versus just regular snow.
And while I take my...
More or less your movement will be normal with your haste boots on.
So
going through that square block.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm working with the freaking. So I can do that and then move right in between there, the red lines.
Yeah. You'll be basically, if you're on that red line, it's normal movement.
Okay. Well, in that case,
I'm messing your map up. I'm sorry. I was actually trying to do the ruler, and I ended up drawing a rectangle. So I tried to erase it, but I erased some of your dots.
Okay. And what is the turnip head considered plant material?
No. I would say not with him being alive like he is. It's he's a living creature. He's a humanoid creature.
Okay.
It is
he's
like
a vegan meat popsicle.
Okay. So I'm going to spend 1 sorcery point to double the range of this spell, and also do remember he is frightened of me. And I am going to cast. Please pop up in the game log.
Yes, but I think it's 30 feet he has to maintain from you.
Well, I'm doubling the range of the spell. Oh, no, the fear, I don't think it, oh, yeah, sorry. I was getting confused on what I was talking about. Anyway, I'm going to cast Blight at the 4th level. He has to make a Constitution 19 saving throw.
Okay. So I got natural 19 plus 4, so that's 23.
Okay. Okay, so instead he'll take 4d8 damage instead of the full 8d8 of necrotic damage. And that's 13 points of necrotic damage. And he has to now make a wisdom saving throw or remain frightened.
Okay. You said wisdom what?
19.
He's still frightened.
Okay.
Rolled a 13. See, they don't always roll high.
Arendor makes a mental note that the turnip head guy is apparently fearful of judgment.
Okay. And a Lark, I'm gonna I don't know exactly where I can't remember if you came in with them or you were gone by the time. No, you didn't play with us, did you?
I don't think so, no.
So I just plopped your token down.
Mm-hmm.
But so not quite sure exactly where you would come in, so I'm not gonna act like you're there.
Hmm.
I mean, I can and have them attack you.
DM's choice.
So all of them are gonna dash. Trying to get there, and give me a second. I forgot that they're double. The squares are doubled. And the two that popped up on Dirge will attack. And let's see. Hey, Chris. Since you're the original creator for this, they are a one and all on their attack. That's how you have them set up. Okay.
He might have stepped away.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to have them act as a all in one and done type of attack. To save us the time. And they failed. So, Lark, you're up.
Cool. Cool. Let's see here. I'm gonna shoot my short bow at Orange.
Okay.
Since they're crowding around Dirge right now. So yeah, 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Oh, darn. We'll shoot again. And I miss again, so. Wait a minute, hang on a sec. Okay, for some odd reason, it's not counting my my plus 10 to hit, so both of them would have been a 25 to hit and a 24 to hit.
That does hit.
There you go. Yeah.
Both of them?
Again,
Yes.
Alrighty, cool.
yeah. Everybody check your modifiers when you roll.
So, 5 damage. Then let me roll again. And 4 damage. So that's 9 total.
Okay. And you've noticed the same thing. It's not sinking as much as you would think into him. So up next is Jacko. And what he will do is, as a bonus action, he's going to cast Armor of Agathis on himself. So gain some temporary hit points. You notice when he starts casting that spell, it starts, the particles from the air, the snow, is sucking to him. And you see a additional armor just growing out of nowhere over his entire body. And you hear him chuckle. And he says, "That's more like it." That was his bonus action. Let's see. Since, well, Dirge, you're gonna get exactly what you wanted. But let me see something. Okay. So I am going to use the part of the spell he cast on the previous round to attack you again for that, using that. Because it ends up being a melee attack, but it's using it to as a type of damage spell, but it gets to repeat every action or every round for him. And he ends up, and then that's a dirty 20 to hit. Gnarlson,
Yes.
what's your AC?
18.
Okay.
Did he retain his footing on ice?
The ice was that square behind you.
Mm.
That's why I was saying that square that was right in front of Judgment. that was the difficult terrain. Since you were walking down on the edge, there on this side of it, on the side that where our characters is at, was not ice.
I intentionally said that I was going to make it so that he'd have to walk across ice.
Okay, then you would have to move yourself onto the ice for that.
I am now on ice, so he would have had to have stepped on ice too.
So he would move over. He's on ice.
Okay, did he retain his footing?
It's difficult terrain, so it's half movement
Okay.
is what it would end up being. So is 13 points of damage, and and you see him regain some type of healing from the attack he did against you. And that will be his turn. Oracle, you're up.
All righty then. The Oracle, having returned from her visit to her delightful squid-headed patron, surveys the scene and immediately will start moving. Let's see here. Let me check my range. See how far I have to move. Oh no, I'm good. I will cast Sorceress Burst, which is an Eldritch invocation cantrip at Turnip Face. And I will use fire damage. What did I roll? Let's see. 16.
That misses.
Yes. I'll start mumbling into my crystal ball, still in contact with my patron, and complain to customer service about effectiveness of my Eldritch invocations. And end my turn.
Okay. So, hey, Lark, do me a favor and roll a d20 for me.
$19.
Okay. And Dirge, go ahead and roll me a d4.
Four.
Okay. In the far side of this graveyard, you notice that there was a wind that came through and started freezing a portion of the snow. Arendor, you're up. Gnarlson, you're on deck.
All right, I was measuring for a fireball, 3rd level.
I kind of figured.
Can I get those? I can get those 3, no problem.
Yeah. Dirge might have some hair singed.
I don't actually think it'll be the first. It won't be the first time, right?
Yeah, no, I'm listen, I can't I can't like speak out and complain.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, I mean, you could sign some things or two.
My biscuits are burning.
Okay, here comes 8d6.
What Dex save?
Oh, sorry. The dex is 16.
Okay.
Dex 16.
30.
Yep, 35.
So gumdrop
Half on it.
1, the green gumdrop fails, and the other 2 succeeds.
So 35 on green, and then half of 35 rounded down is 16. No.
Nope. 17.
Yeah, 17, 18.
Yeah, 17. 17. So green for 35, the other 2, 17. I'm going to stay where I'm at. No bonus action. So that's it. And I don't know how to make that disappear. I don't know. I actually used I pulled that off the D&D Beyond sheet.
I think if you right click.
I looked at that. It gives me some cool options when I right click, but not to dismiss it.
If you right click it, if you go on the bottom, does
remove
it
all?
That should remove all yours.
The remove all?
I think that should do that. If not, I mean, I can delete it, but because it shows up as an actual token.
Okay.
For some reason in the system. Okay, Gnarlson, you're up. Dirge, you're on deck.
First swing is a 26.
That does hit. And he's going to use his reaction and do Hellish Rebuke as his reaction.
He's taking 15 points damage.
Okay. And give me 1 second. And I think you also take additional damage from his from the Armor of Agathis, I want to say, but maybe not. Okay, so you will take 25 points of cold damage from his Armor of Agathis, and Hellish Rebuke. Let me see. Let me get to that. Will be the 2d10. So that'll be additional 11 points of damage. And the 25 points of damage is anytime you actually inflict damage on him until the spell ends.
Then,
and when you did hit him, you notice chunks of his armor came off.
Well, I can't afford to fight him. 2 more hits and I'm dead.
Well, the Hellish Rebuke is only the one time this is reaction.
But the armor at 25 points a shot, I can't survive that.
I will tell you right now, you can for at least one more. Because you probably do enough actual damage. And I'm not taking the graze as a count. Because I'm looking at the temporary hit points. You took a good chunk of those out.
Okay. Second hit. I'm 11 points for a graze.
Okay.
And I take 25 points.
No. I'm not considering the graze as part of the spell. Only if you actually connect.
Well, 24 to hit.
That does hit.
With 13 points damage.
And at that, you notice the armor that was in place falls off of him, and that's 25 points of damage. And that's the end of his spell for that.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. As a bonus action, I'm going to do a second wind. And give myself hold on. It didn't roll the right number or the right die. Come on. 16 points of health back.
Okay. And is that...
And that's it.
I was going to say, Gnarlson completely disappeared now. Since, I'm saying you as on the screen, David, not as you as and Gnarlson. I didn't know if you were still there or not because you completely disappeared from the background. Judgment, you're up.
I thought Dirge was ahead of me.
Oh, Dirge, sorry. It popped up on.
I told you.
It moved.
Don't forget somebody.
Well, no, it literally moved to Judgment when I hit next for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm actually using the tracker.
I know, I'm poking fun.
So I'm like, oh, that's okay. Yeah. Dirge, Judgment, you're on deck.
Are all 4 of these gumdrops 5 feet from me, or are they further back?
Are they're within? That was one of the question I asked, but I think you were away since this was one of your creations. They have the swarm on all their stuff.
Okay, but I guess my question is, if I back up, is it an attack of opportunity?
Yes, they all attack at. I'm having them all attack at once. It's just one attack, not.
Okay, but if I move back, it's an attack of opportunity if I do, because they're technically speaking, if they were the same size as us, they would be right on top of me. And with the map the way it is, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I am going to go ahead and attempt to move back. So go ahead and have them roll for attack of opportunity.
Okay. 19 to hit.
Does hit.
$17.
Okay. I am moving. If I can move my thing. Come on. Seriously? Fine. I will move my this. There you go. Okay. Moving out. I'm going to use Shatter, or I'm going to cast Shatter. Loud noise erupts from a point of my choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered there must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. The construct has disadvantage on the save. Non-magical objects a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell area. And I'm doing this at...
You realize you said full damage on a failed save and half damage on a successful save. That's right.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Failed save, full damage, or thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful. So
Sweet.
let's make sure I'm doing this at 3rd level, unless I have a 4th level version of it, which I do. I am going to use my 4th level.
Okay.
So,
Orange fails, the rest of them succeed.
so I cast it, and
I'm assuming you're trying to get all 4 of them.
yes. I hate that the log does not pop up at the same time when I roll, so I have to click on it.
You tend to roll downstairs alone or in pairs.
Okay, so orange takes 25, and the others take half of that. So that would be 12, round up to 13 points of damage, of shatter damage.
Okay.
That's it.
Judgment, you're up.
Okay. I am about to go do something nuts. And by nuts, I mean just a lot. Oh my gosh, English. So first, I am going to use 2 sorcery points to quicken my spell, but I will be taking my bonus, using it on my bonus action and taking that one first.
Okay.
And I will be casting, where did it go? Toll the Dead on Turnip Head. He needs to make a Wisdom 19. Wait, yes, it is Wisdom 19 saving throw.
He fails.
Okay. And quick question: has he taken damage? I just need to know.
Do the
okay,
D12.
so I. Oh wow, I got a full 12 on one. I got 12, 8, and 1, which is really funny. So 21 total damage on that. And for my leveled spell, I am going to be expending 1 sorcery point to double its distance and from touch to 30 feet. And I will be casting Cure Wounds on Gnarlson at the 4th, upcast at the 4th level.
I'm not going to be that mean.
Okay. Where did it go? For a total of 33 hit points back to Gnarlson.
Dang.
And that
I
is
feel
my turn.
good.
Oh, wait, sorry. Did the turnip re-roll the...
He just saved with the 19.
Okay, he saved the frighten check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, he'll have to roll it again if I hit him again, so. Because this thing is up for like, I think, 10 in-game minutes. Or 5 in-game minutes.
What was your
Form of Dread? I just don't have it pulled up.
As for 1 minute, you gain the following benefits.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I thought 5. My bad.
If you hit a creature, you can force it to make a wisdom saving throw through DC 18. On a fail, it's frightened till the end of your next turn. You are immune to frightened condition.
It's because I can use it 5. I got the numbers mixed up. I can use it 5 times for long rest.
Okay.
So, and that's all I can do. My turn is over.
Okay. So it is Gumdrop's turn. And they're all gonna just move in towards Dirge.
Of course they are.
Oh, well, actually, before I say that, okay, Dirge, roll a d4 for me. If it is 1, it's north, 2 east, and 3 south, 4 west. So, because of them being at below half of their HP, at the beginning of the turn, I have roll a d6 has to be rolled, and it will be depending on the roll would depend on which way it would go. So, and it on a 6, it leaps 10 feet in a random direction. So, effectively 15. So, yeah. I actually have them stop just right before. Okay. And that will be their turn. Lark, you're up. Then
Whee!
it is Jacko's turn after that.
So I can still actually just stand here and just shoot another arrow at Orange.
Yeah.
It's a 26 to hit.
That does hit.
All right. How about that? 6 damage. I'm gonna shoot it again.
6 plus what?
Oh, that was just a
You have no modifier on the damage roll.
well, that was just it was a 1d6 plus 3.
Okay.
And I had rolled a 3, and so
it's a 6. Okay.
Then the next one was 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Yes. Do, 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 do. 7 damage.
Nice.
Thank you. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. It is Jacko's turn. So let me see. Okay. He's going to cast Charm Person on Gnarlson. One who was so you have advantage on this, according to what the spell says. The DC is Wisdom 18.
Okay. Hold that thought. I have indomitable will. I failed a saving throw. I can re-roll it with a plus 15 bonus.
Okay.
Nice. Awesome.
Until he rolls that one for it.
28.
Okay.
I am angry.
And
whoever did that was definitively not charming.
Onion head.
okay. So, and that would be should be his turn. Yes. So that is his turn. So
Has Oracle gone?
Oracle's next.
Okay. I don't see Oracle on the list.
I went once before, but I missed.
But I don't see
Pop up the list because Oracle's popping up on mine. X out of the initiative tracker and see if that works. Because I had Oracle hidden at the beginning of this round. And at the end of when we ended last session, Oracle was hidden for the token.
I don't see Oracle on mine either, and I have since reloaded the program.
Yeah.
Never hit.
Yeah, Oracle rolled a 6 for initiative.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we don't
yeah,
that we give Oracle her chance to shine for sure. And of course it's gonna take forever. Sorry, y'all.
Oracle, you are up.
All right. I move to within 60 feet of my dear, dear, handsome boy Gnarlson. His big, gigantic, pointy teeth. And I cast Healing Word at the 8th level, which will be 16d4 healing. Nelson regains 48 hit points of health.
Wow.
And that ends my turn, dearies.
Pretty cool.
I find it very
Nice
funny
dice.
that the two warlocks are the ones dealing out the most HP to other people.
At the top of the order, you're hearing some kind of
Ruckus?
yes, thank you.
Can you describe the ruckus?
Snow moving on top of one another, growing in vertical height. And you guys notice, well, some of you guys may notice, others may not. But looking on the map, you see that there are 4 snowmen that are generated, that are coming out of the ground on top of this on top of this round. Oracle, go ahead and roll me a d4.
A D4? All right.
I mean, a d20,
What's D4?
sorry.
D20. Okay. What's a D4? Well, you should know by now. Let's see.
It's a very helpful vitamin.
5?
You guys notice that the snow is picking up. It is becoming very difficult to see. Any melee attacks are going to be at disadvantage, and line of sight is going to be difficult for this round. Arendor, you're up. Gnarlson, you're on deck.
So, Arendor is going to turn his attention. Well, okay, he's going to continue. He's going to continue this fight on this side. So Arendor is going to move into combat. And so on, this is an orange. And so rapier attack on orange.
And don't forget, unless you have advantage, it's at disadvantage.
Because of the weather.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea where these rolls are coming from.
I don't either.
Because that was just my modifier. Well,
no, it shows as a that does hit.
But it's adding 11 twice. I mean, I guess that's the advantage, disadvantage. I rolled just double 11. No.
Rapier +2 hit.
Okay, well, if it's not counting my... Okay, so 22, you're saying that's one roll.
Unless they're adding it as a...
Well, here's the thing. My
unless you rolled as
modifiers,
disadvantage.
my modifier's +11, and I've rolled an 11. So 22 should be the attack. So now I got to do a second D20 to see if it's disadvantage.
Right.
And that's a 21. So 21 or 22?
Yeah, you hit.
So this is on orange. It looks like the modifiers are maybe being added now. So 10 piercing.
Okay.
And it has Vex. And Vex is if I hit a creature with a with that,
you get advantage. So it's a straight roll now.
So now it's a straight roll.
Yeah.
28.
That does hit.
For 10 piercing. And I'll just do my 2. I'll just do some damage on that attack and in my turn there.
Okay.
Before we get to the next player, it is 7:33. We need to take a break. Let's start back with Gnarlson. Is that
Sounds
cool?
like a plan. See
All right.
you guys after the break.
In the Iron Realm, every journey begins with a choice, a path, a steed. From mossy glades to gilded towers, Realm Rider Transit Guild carries you swiftly, safely, splendidly. Choose your pace, a donkey for the rugged trail, a carriage for comfort and charm, a skyborne dirigible for those who dream above the clouds. Founded by Sir Garrick of the Seven Saddles, Realm Rider blends magic and muscle, offering enchanted root stones, bonded beastmasters, and bardic entertainment for the discerning traveller. Book your passage at any Realm Rider waystone, found in taverns, guild halls, and market squares. Your route sigil will glow when your steed arrives. Realm Rider Transit Guild. From cobblestone to cloud, your journey, your steed.
6 years running, Grain-Soak Ale reigns supreme in the kingdom of Ethukoth. Crafted by the Grain-Soak brothers in small batches, originally served only at the Dusty Kettle Tavern in Balastar VR, now served across the realms. A wine is just a wine, but an ale is a brew. Grain-Soak Ale, now served across Ethukoth and Astarag. Not sold in Aformith. Drink responsibly, not suitable for halflings, gnomes, or fairies.
Welcome to the Saltine Keg, where the fire's warm, the ale's cold, and the biscuits are blessed. Found in cities across the Iron Realm, each Saltine Keg is locally owned, steeped in tradition, and brimming with hearty fare. Whether you're a weary traveler or a curious local, you never know what stories will unfold when you step through our doors. Tonight's offerings? Let's take a look. Hearty suppers and platters. Sink your teeth into the hunter's roast beast, slow roasted venison or boar with root vegetables and thick gravy. Or try the fried fowl and tater wedges, crispy chicken thighs paired with herbed potato slices. Feeling nostalgic? The shepherd's pie of the southern marches brings ground lamb and mashed turnips together in a golden crust. For something sweet and savory, the smoked ham haunch with honey glaze and stewed apples is a crowd favorite. And if breakfast for supper is your calling, the Barrelman's Plate delivers eggs, sausage, fried cakes, and roasted mushrooms. Each entree comes with your choice of 2 sides: butter-steamed greens, stone-milled corn mush, honeyed carrots, crisped tater discs, or the pickled root medley. Breads and biscuits. Warm your soul with flaky buttermilk biscuits, golden corn cakes with honey butter, or a rustic loaf of hearth bread. Sweet finishes. Indulge in the apple crumble of Eldon Hollow, the moonberry cobbler, or the velvety sugar cream tart. Each a spell of sweetness to end your meal. Tankards and draughts. Raise a glass of barrel-aged ale brewed by dwarves deep in the mountain halls. Or sip on sweet cider, goat's milk, or enchanted spring water drawn fresh from the well. The Saltine Keg, where stories simmer, laughter echoes, and every bite tastes like home. Come hungry, leave mythic.
Hey, camera. Right. We're back.
Gnarlson, you're up.
And feeling the renewed vigor of health and welfare, I yell mightily, giving myself heroic inspiration, and reach way back and swing my sword around and score a 28 to hit.
Yep, that does hit.
With the mighty damage of 14. Continuing around in a full circle, I bring the sword up again. And graze for 11. Reversing my sword, but having learned from my last attack, I score 25.
That does hit.
Doing 12 points damage.
Okay.
And then I scream in anger and attempt to intimidate.
Excuse me.
Just to be loud and boisterous and otherwise, put myself out there. 16.
Okay.
Am I intimidating?
You're intimidating in the sense of the amount of damage you've done.
But my displays of bravado and yelling and screaming and all are not doing anything to him, huh?
I'll take it because of the snow and everything. Since I forgot to have you roll at disadvantage, he just hears the yelling from you and chuckles.
Rawr, rawr,
rawr, rawr.
It's a dinosaur. Rawr.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
How does that go again?
Dinosaur.
Dirge, you are up.
Okay. I am going to use my Ring of Water Elemental command, which is Dominate Monster. I'm going to use it on, let's see. Well, I don't know. I don't see which colors are which. Oh. When you say orange, you mean as in the gumdrop itself.
Yes.
Orange, not the circle around it being orange.
Correct.
Because of us using...
Since we're... Yes, that's why I said the token itself.
And roll 20 for so long, everything is either a little dot with the color or a mask or something else.
Well, and with...
the orange gumdrop, and I'm like, but there's it's just a circle of blue.
Yeah, since you've made them each individual their own token.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm actually going to let's go with red. I'm going to use Dominate Monster. Dominate Monster, I try to beguile a creature that I can see within range. It has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by me for the duration. Excuse me. If I or creatures that are friendly to me are fighting it, it has advantage on saving throw. So I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
What's your DC again?
Well, the wisdom saving throw 17 or higher.
Yeah, even with advantage, it failed.
Oh. So, it is now under my command. And I am going to tell it to attack. I'm assuming that's blue directly above it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tell it to attack blue. until blue is dead. If the creature completes the order and doesn't receive any further directions from me, it defends and preserves itself to the best of its ability. If I use my action to take total and precise control of a target, or I can use my action to take total and precise control of the target. Until the end of my next turn, the creature takes only the actions I tell it and doesn't do anything that I don't allow it to do. During this time, I can cause the creature to use a reaction, but this requires me to use my own reaction as well. Each time the target takes damage, it makes a new wisdom saving throw against the spell. If the saving throw succeeds, the spell ends. And this is at level 8. So, it is now under my control, and I've told it to attack blue.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Judgment, you're up.
Okay, I am going to take a bonus action and activate innate sorcery, which will bump my spell DC up 1 and give me advantage on any spells I cast. So I'm assuming with the weather giving us disadvantage, that means it's just a flat roll.
If you have advantage.
Well,
yes.
Okay.
With disadvantage and advantage will cancel.
And with that, wait, where did it go? Sorry, I have such a long spell list. I'm trying to find the specific one because I lost it. I am there. There he is. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the 3rd level with a 21 to hit. Okay. I'm still going after the turnip.
21 just hits.
And that is 22 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Ignore that second roll. I just had to make sure it was actually used up in a spell slot. And that's all I can do for the turn. Oh, and he has to make that wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
He is frightened of you. So it is, and that's all your turn? Right. So it is the snowman's turn. So this one will dash and get up to there. This one will move towards Lark. I'm going to do all the movements. This one's going to dash. And so this is this one. So the only one that gets to attack is the snowman that's in blue. And he will have a multi-attack. So
Did these snowmen appear out of that snowstorm that blew in?
no, they formed out from the snow that was already on the ground.
Okay.
So I'm assuming a 12 will miss Lark on the first attack. Right?
Yeah, that misses.
Okay. And then a 21 to hit for the second.
Yeah, that hits.
$15 points of damage. And that's it for its turn. Now it's the gumdrop people's turn. And on its turn, I'm going to do reds. And that just misses. And I'm actually going to have other gumdrops and not Lark, but Arendor, go ahead and do an attack of opportunity.
And we have how about a 30 to hit?
Yeah, that hits.
And you know what?
Roll another d20 and see.
Because of the storm, or?
Mm-hmm.
$21.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
So I'll take that 13 damage, 13 piercing damage.
And you notice on this last one, it really has sunk and carved into that orange gumdrop.
Okay.
Like it's becoming a lot more malleable from the damage itself. And when you look at your blade, you notice some syrup type of sticky residue.
Okay.
And they missed their attack against red. So that will be up. Lark, you're up.
Cool.
Oh, come on now. You got sound at least a little bit more excited than that.
Yeah.
Your tokens are acting crazy.
Yeah, your tokens are acting funky, dude.
Your tokens. Now you got a token on. So you have no token on Lark.
Yeah, it's there.
Well, okay. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on the screen. I don't know why, but I mean, it literally disabled itself. And I don't mean that in the sense of, it offed itself. It literally went, it was the issue that was going on last week.
Oh.
And it literally and toggled itself to disabled. So the snowman's still there.
Yeah.
I think the idea of us all having personal robots, I mean, nothing's going to go wrong, right? I mean, it's just going to be great.
Well, I'm still gonna swipe at the snowman with my dagger.
Okay.
Does a 9 hit?
It does not.
Uh, does a 26 hit?
It does. Did you roll that one at disadvantage?
No. What was the disadvantage?
The weather.
Um,
Now, granted, you rolled a 9. I mean, on the first attack, that would be adding salt to the wound.
yeah.
What was your other?
The 9 and the...
No, what was your other D20 roll for the second attack?
26.
Okay. That was your disadvantage roll? Was the 26 to hit?
How much is the disadvantage?
It's typical disadvantage. You take the lowest one rolled on your attack. Roll 2d20, take the lowest.
That'd be a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool. Uh, 4 damage.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
Okay. It is the turnip's turn. And I am... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just attack with the flail. First of 3. 25 to hit. And that's 12 points of damage, Gnarlson.
Yay. Ouch.
Second attack. That's a nat 1, so that misses. Ooh. Looked out for the disadvantage. So that is a 23 for the lowest one. The highest would have been 33 with a nat 20. So 23 is to hit.
Oh, it's still a hit.
With 7 points of damage. And that is its turn. And Oracle is communicating with her Patreon, and we will find out what questions she will be asking next week. Lark, go ahead and roll me a d20.
$11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You notice the snow starts dissipating.
Yay.
But there is a wall of ice that is splitting the bottom half of this map in half. So all that there is that top half where you guys are at, from left to right. Arendor, you are up. Gnarlson, you're on deck.
So, on my map, because things have kind of changed, well, or maybe they haven't. So I see all of the gumdrops are all gathered together. Is that correct?
They're all turning in on each. They're all going against red.
Because I'm controlling red.
Because they have a swarm tactic.
Am I in? I'm not in melee with anybody right now,
Correct.
so I can move freely with no attacks of opportunity.
As you can tell, yes.
So, and we got the snow boots on.
I'm assuming, unless you took them off.
No, I didn't take them off. No, he wouldn't have taken them off. So 60 feet's 30 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
well,
Arendor,
that add additional 10, so you're looking at 80 feet. Because
okay, I thought all movement. I thought for some reason it was cut in half.
No. Your snowshoes has haste. But
I got you.
Square, since the program did not like the map I uploaded,
right?
Each 2 squares are going to be your movement. So you add additional 10 feet on top of it, and you'll get your movement.
Cool. But
so
I can come 40. Here to the top of this coffin and stay out of the range or stay out of the difficult terrain.
Correct.
So when I measure to the turnip, it's 30 feet. So so Arendor gets the turnip's attention, either by making a loud noise, by making a weird noise, yelling out, "Hey, watch out!" Something. I want to get this monster's attention, and when it turns to me, I say, "Be gone." And I'm going to cast Banishment, 4th
counter
level.
Spell.
Really?
Yes.
Is it automatic?
No, I need you to roll a con save. Because with the new rules, you actually have to roll against my spell attack modifier, which is a con save of 18.
Okay.
If you succeed, you can cast it. But if you fail, that is your turn. The spell dissipates with no effect. And the action, bonus action, or reaction used to cast it is wasted. But you do not use a spell slot.
So it will not. I'll keep my spell slot.
Correct.
That's
but
cool.
Your turn is basically done.
All right. So here comes a con save. Come on, let's go high. And a natural 1. So there's that. So his flourish in every pomp and circumstance fails miserably.
Well, I mean, you did want his attention.
I did. All right. So that's it. So I don't have to burn my spell slot, but I'm done.
Correct.
All right.
Gnarlson, you're up.
As
I tried,
usual,
Gnarlson.
I yell, I scream, I beat my chest and make all kinds of offensive and provocative moves. I take the sword from behind my back and swing an overhead from air to ground.
Are you using the power of the Swartz?
Well, I'm rolling a critical hit, a nat 20.
Okay.
Bringing the sword down from above. doing 21 points of damage.
When you cleave him, he falls to one knee, looks at you. He's panting, smiling. This is gonna be fun. What are you gonna do next?
I'm going to swing again. I'm going to go for a horizontal stroke this time. I'm specifically aiming for the knee that is sticking out.
Soft bagels.
Thanks, Tom.
It's Tom, actually.
I will say, no matter what, how would you like to describe it? You know, what you're going to be doing in detail.
Well, if this is a killing blow,
No matter
I'm just going to
what's going to
slice
happen.
him from side to side into two sections. The blade goes through without any resistance, and the two parts just slide apart.
Nice.
And fall in opposite directions.
That's awesome.
And with that, you see him fall. And not only do you see him fall, those of you that are magic users are able to tell the air just shifted and everything just dissipates that was of any sort of magic in the area.
Wow.
So the snowmen fall.
Oh,
and
wow.
The gumdrops just looks like regular gumdrops now. But at the point of everything falling, Gnarlson, you looking down, you see his weapon laying there on the ground that appears to be like two smaller form of scythes that are conjoined by a chain.
Okay.
Chucks.
Showing us a picture?
I do not have a picture
Oh, okay.
of the weapon, but for those that have looked at the slab of stone with the inserts of things, you could gather that this is the second item that you guys are needing.
Oh. Awesome.
And with that, we're done and we are out of combat. And I'll say, with the time of the night, without us getting too far deep in anything else, that this would be a perfect stopping point for us.
Okay.
And I would like to say thank you to everyone that has watched our show, that has either commented, liked, do anything of the normal following that you would do on anything on YouTube. And I would like to say thank you very much. And I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day, night, whenever you watch us, and to watch our episodes. And Chris?
As always, thank you so much for being with us. And until the next time that we meet, next Wednesday, let's roll.